75 students, so we tripled that this year. So it's really awesome for you guys to be here. We had 11 Valley schools just in the Valley. Now we have Casa Grande, and we expanded over to Tucson, so we're really excited about expanding. Welcome, Casa Grande in Tucson. We had 9 submitted apps from the 11 schools that we had participated last year. And you can see some screenshots of the applications that were submitted last year. The winning application was the Riparian app, which is our #1 tourist destination in Gilbert. So I think Mesquite High School is up there too. So we're going to change the way we do it this year. We're going to do a fire theme, as you guys all know. You guys have been kind of playing prototype with your application. So your audience is the citizens of Gilbert. We have 230,000 citizens, so you're actually building a world-class or a world application for them to use that's going to be on the App Store. So it's really exciting for you guys to be the creative hats on that. So the Spark App League is going to be your source of all information. So you want to go there for all the events, all the content, all the data for help. You can use the Twitter handle for any questions that you have, or you can contact. There's a forum on there, so you can ask questions. And the other thing that's going to be added on there is we want to do a community forum, so you guys can come and ask questions about certain platforms or certain design aspects. We're going to get that community forum set up. So the prizes, that's what you guys want, no, right? What are you guys going to win, right? We're getting a cool app from you guys. What are you guys going to get out of it? The first category is for design concept. And you guys kind of started that this morning, and you guys heard the presentation. It's really key to design a really good app for the users. You know, swiping, thumb, where's the navigation, colors, the branding, everything. All those kind of go into detail when you build your application. It's kind of like building a house. When you have blueprints to build a house, you got to get the wood, you got to get all the parts, you got to get the electric cable, all that kind of pre-idea stuff that you guys are going to have in your heads. Put it on paper first, and you'll save a lot of coding time. So the first one is design and usability. A well-designed, intuitive, does it have the right user elements on there, and is it really easy for our citizens to use? And the team members on that are going to win a $100 gift card. It's just a kind of a Visa gift card, so you can buy whatever you want worth $100, and a pretty cool plaque trophy, so you can tell your people at school, boom, I won. What's that? Per team member, yes, $100 per team. You don't have to split it up. $20, no. The next category is how do you grab our content, take our content, and implement your app. So that's kind of, remember that 3-circle that we saw earlier. We had the design, we had the development, and we had the content. How do you start playing into the content integration role? So it's really crucial when you give you that information, how are you going to display that on the phone? So this is kind of the same concept. $100 gift card for every team member and a trophy. And again, this is content and data integration. So the content that we give you, how well are you going to integrate that with the design? So how are you going to make your users happy? When they grab that phone and they open it up, they're really happy because it's really easy to navigate. They get the information that they want, and that really serves a purpose. And you want to make Steve happy because it makes me happy. So it's kind of a combination of both. So it's the best overall application. It takes the best components of the design and best components of the implementation of the code. So this application is going to be $200 gift certificate to each member. And a trophy, and this is the application that's going to be stored on our App Store. So this is the one that all the users are going to download, and you guys are going to get the recognition for that. So that's really cool. And we have one more component. We talked about the lack of girls in STEM. So we're going to give a gift certificate to all the girls participating. So this is kind of an initiative for Intel and certificate, what did I say? Oh, gift certificate, sorry. Sorry about that. You're going to get an award just for, we really want to recognize and get more girls involved in STEM. real girls code, right? So the data piece, this is what you were kind of missing when you were doing your prototyping. So when you're doing your prototyping today, you wanted to know what kind of content, what kind of data is out there so I can build your application. So we're launching a new data set. It's an open data platform that we're launching this year. We're going to have fire locations. We're going to have fire response times. And this is a really cool data platform that you can tap into that with an API. If you guys know what an API is, web services, how can your phone consume this information in real time? So that's really a new component that we're launching this year, is our open data platform. We also have our social media. We have Twitter, as you know, Facebook, and YouTube. On YouTube, we have a lot of information for our residents on crime, or not crime, but fire prevention. We had a video for our dog, Spring, who detects fire and arson cases. And then there's a lot of resources on our web page, career opportunities, fire prevention and safety. So all that information lives on our website. It's up to you guys how to integrate that information. And of course, the branding. We're going to give you the logos. We're going to give you the color palettes, and that's where your design keys come in to build a really good-looking and usable app. Now, this is kind of a hint. We launched a police app last year, and this is what it looks like. So it's kind of a nudge of what our citizens are looking for as a design and kind of a simplicity type of application. I'm not saying this is what you have to do, but it's just kind of an idea in your head of what we're kind of looking for. So the tools, we went through app developer today, or not touch developer, but I was walking around and I saw a Java developer over there sitting in the back. You got some robotics coders over here. It's really up to you what engine to build your application. How many use native code like Java or Objective-C in their classes? Wow, that's pretty good. A lot of web developers, HTML, JavaScript. Okay. So it's really your choice of which platform to use. There's a lot of resources, in your classes, in your clubs, whatever your advisor teaches. You can probably satisfy an application using even a gaming platform. So it's really, the choice is up to you. And all this information is going to be on the website. A little bit, some tutorials and information to help you get started. A couple events that are coming down. I think we've hit on these a little bit earlier. Is we're going to have a data jam. They're kind of like hackathons, but we're going to call it jamming. We're jamming. We're going to have food. We're going to have tours. We're going to have speakers, and we're going to have prizes there also. And there's two events. One's March 1st at the Fire Station 1. Chief is going to cook you breakfast or lunch. We haven't decided yet, but he's volunteered to cook you guys a meal. And we're going to have fire tours available, and we're going to run through your questions. If you bring your questions to us about your application, bring those questions, and we'll see how you guys are progressing with your application. And then the other one is in March 29th at the brand new ASU Chandler Innovation Center. They just opened that up. It's a state-of-the-art place where they got prototyping, they got labs, they got workshops or wood shops and tech shops. So they got all kinds of shops. So you want to at least attend one of these. You'll learn a lot and have fun. So just the timeline, we're starting today. This is the kickoff, and then of course there's the two events that we just talked about. And your applications are going to be submitted by April 17th. So that gives you a little bit over 3 months to build your application in that process. Again, use the website to go there for questions and support. And we're going to have a judging. We're going to have our mayor, probably town manager, somebody from ASU. We'll get some notable people to review your applications. And you guys will all be invited back May 1st to come and see who the winners are, and we'll have another good time there. So, I know there's a lot of information that was thrown at you, but I need you guys to sign up your team. It's 3 to 5 per team. if you go to this website, I would like for everybody to open up their browser or talk amongst yourselves and figure out who's going to be on your team. There's a form online, and you have to pick an advisor. Advisors can be on many teams.